Okay, look at me, both of you.
My brand is sort of the girl next door's approach to travel. I want travel to be accessible for all types of people and for all women, all ages, all backgrounds, and I think photography as well. And people will start to believe in themselves and see that they too can do it. My name's Kiersten Rich, and I am a travel and lifestyle blogger and photographer. I would say I developed a passion for photography when I was pretty young. I grew up in the disposable camera generation, so I think I was getting film developed every weekend through middle school and high school. But that was sort of the beginnings of finding a passion for it. I started a blog as a diary, I would say. A lot of my friends and family were like, "You're such a good storyteller, you know, this is something you're good at." I never really thought of myself that way. I thought you had to be this like born creative soul and spirit to pursue something like this. Once I started looking at it from a business side, which was my background, there was a bit more of a light at the end of the tunnel for me to pursue it. Right after graduating high school, I got a job in a law firm as a secretary for no other reason than it paid more than a mall job. And I would say my boss then played a big influence on inspiring me to kind of, I think, see more in myself as well. He'd traveled the world, he was bilingual, he said, you know, what do you really want to do with your life? And most people don't know what they want to do when they're 18. But he said, well, what if you studied business? You know, if you study business, then one day you can do anything you want, but at least you'll know how to run a business or how it works. And so this like very logical and seemingly small, I think, life advice really played a big part for me because it totally changed my course. When I got burnt out, I decided to rediscover my passion for travel. I'd always loved writing, I'd always loved photography. I had created this tagline, a journey of the blonde abroad, and it just kind of stuck. Photography for me has always been tied to travel. I think solo female travel as a niche of travel kind of had a big boom over the past few years. Collectively, I think women in the travel space have done a lot to share that it's not this crazy world out there. You know, if you put yourself in a foreign environment, it seems like it would be scary, but you actually get really quality time with yourself, time that I don't think that we give enough of to ourselves. And I think that's been and is one of the biggest aha moments people have when they travel, and a lot of women travel, is this sort of like, I can do it, and wow, I'm so much more capable, and there's so much more out there that I want to know and experience. So I started my blog about 6 years ago and traveled pretty much nonstop over the past few years. I was using SoCal as a base, born and raised here, and then just kept traveling from here, and I just thought, you know, it wouldn't hurt to try and just move somewhere for a little bit. So I ended up relocating to Cape Town over a year ago. So I started running tours kind of as a offering for my audience, because a lot of people were reaching out, you know, mostly women, asking, you know, how do you shoot, how do you edit, how do you do video? Like, they have all these questions, and there's only so much you can explain in a blog post or even a YouTube tutorial. And so the demand was there. I just didn't really know how I would provide some educational experience for people, but that also incorporated travel. And so we developed women's photography tours in South Africa, and FUJIFILM came on as a partner, and it's been really amazing to see these women completely transform into amazing photographers in like the course of 10 days. The evolution of the X series has been so cool to be a part of over the years, and it's kind of grown with me, I feel like. And now everything's progressed to the H1, which has been so much fun. I love that a lot of the times I'm shooting and people think I'm shooting on like a film camera. So aesthetically the cameras are really beautiful, and I do believe that stands out. I do think for me, it's much more practical for travel and being weatherproofed. You know, so just that kind of reassurance knowing that my gear is protected, but it's practical and it's lightweight and it looks cool. Everything I do every day is to help other women either travel or travel better, or to also connect with other people.
Would you mind taking a picture of me and my body?
I'd say that the big part of what I do is the community. So I say community a lot rather than like audience, because I don't feel that I am projecting. What I'm doing is hopefully starting a conversation about something. Now I feel like I have this perfect camera that really kind of completes everything that I do on a daily basis. It's not just creating content, it's about also helping people every single day. It's every day for me, yeah.